Hi there, Be the Calculator here, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're converting mixed numbers to improper fractions, and also changing improper fractions back into mixed numbers. It's an essential skill for maths at all levels, so let's get straight to it. First of all, what are mixed numbers and improper fractions? To put it simply, mixed numbers have an integer, a whole number, and a fraction part. Improper fractions, on the other hand, are fractions where the numerator, the top number, is larger than the denominator, the bottom number. This is why you might hear improper fractions being called top-heavy fractions. Now that we've mastered the basics, let's move on to some examples. Write 2½ as an improper fraction. First, just drag the denominator, the bottom number, along into our answer. To finish our answer, we need to multiply the number at the bottom with the whole number. In this case, 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4. Then we need to add it to the numerator. In this instance, 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, so the final answer is 5 over 2. Simple, right? Let's have a look at another example. Write 4 and 3 over 4 as an improper fraction. Like before, just drag the denominator along into our answer. To finish our answer, we need to multiply the number at the bottom with the whole number. In this case, 4 multiplied by 4, which is 16. Then we need to add it to the numerator. In this instance, 3. 16 plus 3 is 19, so the final answer is 19 over 4. Great! Let's now take a look at the opposite, converting improper fractions back into mixed numbers. Write 14 over 3 as a mixed number. Similar to before, we need to drag the bottom number into the fraction part of our answer. Now, we need to divide the top number by the bottom number to give us an answer with a remainder. In this example, 14 over 3 gives us 4 remainder 2. The whole number 4 becomes a whole number in the answer, and the remainder 2 goes on top to complete our fraction part. Our final answer is 4 and 2 over 3. Simples. Before you have a go at some questions, here's a final example. Write 21 over 4 as a mixed number. First, drag the bottom number straight into the fraction. Now, we need to divide the top number by the bottom to give us an answer with a remainder. Here, 21 divided by 4 gives us 5 remainder 1. The whole number 5 becomes a whole number in the answer, and the remainder 1 goes on the top to complete our fraction part. Our final answer is 5 and 1 over 4. Great work! On to some questions. Question 1. Write 3 and 2 over 5 as an improper fraction. Question 2. Write 1 and 5 over 6 as an improper fraction. Question 3. Write 19 over 5 as a mixed number. If you're up for a challenge, try answering them in 30 seconds. Or if you want some time to mull it over, pause the video. Your 30 seconds starts now. Answers. Question 1. Write 3 and 2 over 5 as an improper fraction. Using the method, drag the bottom number along into our answer. To finish our answer, we need to multiply the number at the bottom with the whole number. In this case, 5 multiplied by 3, which is 15. Then we need to add it to the numerator. In this instance, 2. 15 plus 2 is 17. So the final answer is 17 over 5. Question 2. Write 1 and 5 over 6 as an improper fraction. Using the same method as before, we get the final answer of 11 over 6. Question 3. Write 19 over 5 as a mixed number. First, drag the bottom number straight into the fraction. Now, divide the top number by the bottom to give us an answer with a remainder. Here, 19 over 5 gives us 3 remainder 4. The whole number 3 becomes our whole number in the answer, and the remainder 4 goes on the top to complete our fraction part. Our final answer is 3 and 4 over 5. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Beat the Calculator. Thanks for watching, and see you next week with a video on multiplying fractions.